Dead quiet. Dead quiet. Are we live? Post online. I don't even know what that is. What's that mean? Good evening, one and all. I hope you can hear me. If I'm live, just someone say it's okay. You're live, because this whole Ecamm live, they've changed it. They've gone and changed it on me, and I don't know if it's working properly or not. I'm gonna have a vape while I listen. Live. Thank you, Craig. What a drama. Why would they do that to an old man? Oh, evening, Kieran. You're late. At least I'm here, Kieran. I didn't go swanning off abroad. I hope you're having a lovely time. Right, let's go to the top of chat and see who we've got. Mick King, good evening. Good evening to you. Thank you, YouTube. I'm now live. That's nice of it to tell me that, isn't it? I don't know what that thing meant at the top. No idea. But nothing terrible happened when I pressed the button, so that was all right. Adrian Mason, good evening to you. John Vaping Joker, evening to you, John. Darren Meads, evening, Darren. The Vaping Snowman. Who else we got? Daniel, evening, Daniel. I've been talking to Daniel tonight. We've been talking about the new group. We'll get to that. Craig, evening to you, Craig. Matt H, evening, Matt. And Kieran, I'll say hello to. Yeah, like I say, Kieran, I hope you're having a lovely time. Yeah, only 2 days left. Well, there you go. You know, I dare say you've had a wonderful time, Kieran. I hope you have. We all need a break. Rufus, good evening to you. Lynn Smith, evening, Spanner Lynn. How are you today? Peter Kendall, evening, Peter. Who else we got? Mark Trigwell, evening, Mark. Yeah, Czech Republic, eh? Just Josh, evening, Josh. Or just Josh. I suppose it is Josh. James, evening, James. I don't know which James you are, but a very good evening to James. Who else we got? Coyle, evening, Coyle. Hey, live. We've got to that bit now. Mark says he wouldn't mind living there. Czech Republic. Oh, that hasn't come across very well. Let me just move that. Going right across my face. Can you all read that? Hopefully you can. Probably not. Should I have made the writing black? I'll get to that. We'll change it again. Nightmare. Something's happened wrong to that. They've literally done an upgrade, and there's loads of things you can do now. You can stream to multi-channels, so I can be on here, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere, all at the same time. But I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to stay on YouTube. Who else? Adrian, I've said. Yeah, thanks, Adrian. You're live. Thank you, Vatefly, for messaging back. Let's see if I can just change that, because that really isn't right, is it? Sorry, folks. Let you see how it's all done here. Background. Is it background? Let's go black. See what happens to that. Oh, God, that's worse, isn't it? We'll get there. So what else is it doing? Background. I thought it changed something else. Border mark. Maybe no, it's not the border. Flying from the right. Maybe it's this. No. I don't know. What about... that is background now. What about that? At least you can see it, can't you? Let's tone that down a little bit less leery. Save. Right. There you go. You can all read it now. That'll do. That'll do. And I'll change it in my own time to something a bit less leery another time. But we're there. We're there. Yeah, you're live. Thank you, John. Darren Meads, I think I've said. No sound, just joking. Yeah, I need you, Kieran. You know the stress. You know the stress. Phoenix Vapes, evening to you. Dion78, evening Dion. Scroll that. Albert Valenti, evening Albert. The Gaping Postman, evening the Gaping Postman. Neil Pitts, evening Neil. Evening Mark, TVP. Who else have we got? Rufus Phoenix Vapes, I've said. Just Josh, I think I've said just Josh. Reading down. Craig, I said Craig. I'm sure I said Craig. If not, good evening, Craig. And that's it. Oh, the Vaping Snowman, right at the bottom there. So, good evening, one and all. I hope you're all well. Let me tell you what I'm vaping on. It's really hard. So, this is just, when it's just you, you're like, there's no feedback. You're just talking to yourself. So, plenty of questions. Help me through this. Well, I say an hour and a half. It might be a bit less. It is piping hot in here. I'm in this little office with no aircon or anything, so it really is hot. So, but we'll get through it. So, what am I vaping on first? Well, I've got the Nico on the Ed Pennon. Put it up there for you. The Nico. I'm still really enjoying this Nico. I think it takes some beating, and I haven't got them on the site yet because I didn't have many. But I have now managed to source some more. So if anyone's interested, there'll be some on the site soon. Only in black and gunmetal at the minute, but I'm hopeful we'll get some stainless steel as well. So we hope. Now, as mentioned on the title of the, or the comments on the thumbnail of this, I have the Kayfun X. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Looks nice on there, doesn't it? On the Ed Balance. That's the like the Stabwood version of the Ed Balance. Still got your chip underneath. This one's just got a normal chip in. There's no no DNA 60 in here, just normal. I think it is. Hang on, got me thinking now. Turn it off. Didn't change this one, did I? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5A vape. Yeah. So, no, there's not. So, let's have a little blast on this Kayfun X. Listen for the rattle. Lovely. I have kind of done a review for this. I haven't edited it or anything yet. But I've done a review for it of sorts, and it's so long since I've done a review. Several times I went out of camera shot. It's funny how when you don't do something for a little while, it doesn't become normal. But basically, I was putting a coil and wicking this anyway. Today is my first try of this. I've had it about a week. But I thought, when I do put a coil in, I might as well do it with the camera running. So, you know, it's like a review as you're doing it the very first time. And, well, I'm not going to wreck the review. It's pretty much, there is something I don't like about it, actually. Shall I tell you? Well, you'll probably watch. Hopefully some of you will watch my review when I edit it, so it's not a complete waste of time. But the worst part of it is this. The drip tip is so loose. I just think for something that costs that much money, that's quite poor. And it literally, if I held it up by the drip tip and the mod, it would just fall off. So I think that's poor for something of that much money. But there is a but. If I swap it out for my YEC one, this little jobby here, which I love, now that fits nice and snug, nice and tight. That isn't going anywhere. So it's more, I would say, a problem with the drip tip than it is the RTA, which is a blessing because a lot of us have got, you know, our favourite drip tips. And as a lot of you know by now, to fill it, lift it up, that stops, whoops, without pressing the fire button, that stops the juice flow. Lift up the X as well, press it there and fill it. That back down, and click the whole thing back down. Really good. Right, what have you all been saying? TVP, you really want the new Kayfun? Yeah, there's a few available, Mark. There's something else I'll mention about that in a little while. It's linked, believe you me. Oh, it's my namesake there, James Burns. Mark, are you putting any more Procoil 1.4 ohms back in stock? Right. Can I... How do I highlight that comment? No, I can't. I thought I could usually add that to favourites. Oh, yes, there is a way. No, that's adding it to broadcast. Right. Okay, I might as well address it now, James. I've got very little parts left to make them. Very little. I've had so much else to do recently that I just haven't had time. Even my regular customers, of which you're one, I think, have been saying, Mark, can you just make us 3? I'm desperate. And literally, I'm down to virtually no spare parts. Now, these I had 35,000 of these in bit form. I used to buy them all at 5,000 lumps at a time. Now, I can't buy them anymore, so that's by the by. But I bought 7 lots. So 35,000 of these I've hand coiled and assembled, you know, in my workshop. And I never dreamt for 1 minute it was ever going to go and last that long, that people were going to love them that much. But I thought people would move naturally to RTAs, really, because the debate was, when I first started them, I remember Todd saying, I'm not sure if people are going to want to put their own wicks in and dry burn them, put their own wicks in. I don't think people want to do that. They just want to put coil in and use it. Well, it turns out that many people were happy to have them reusable. And yes, they were $5.99, but they lasted 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So 1 coil. So it was, you know, it wasn't expensive as an ongoing thing to use. So, and because of that, I thought the natural progression to putting your own wick in would be to buy an RTA, such as the Nico, which the Nico is dead easy, I have to say. But it seems some people still want to buy. As soon as I put these 1.4 ohm coils on the site, and I've done it before, I've put like 20 on the weekend, and recently as well, they're gone within 10 minutes, quarter of an hour. So unbelievable. So perhaps these vaping companies out there should be making something like that rather than all these disposables that they're making. Someone in China should say, right, there are all these disposables, we're going a different route. We're not going to follow the herd. We're going to do it differently. But James, I'll have a good look round, see if I can make a few more. But honestly, mate, if I can do you another 3 or 4, that will be your lot. So you need to be looking for an alternative in the long term, I'm afraid. It saddens me to say that, because it's like how Nature Vape began. It was the story of Nature Vape. So hopefully I've explained that fully and properly for you. Craig, what's he put? It'll be no better than any other good mouth-to-lung tank. Seems over-engineered to me as well. I don't know about over-engineered. I do like it. I have to say, I do like it. It's nice to be able to fill it from the top. That was always the criticism of the Kayfun. And we know the vape well. We do know. But there are, in a way, Craig, you're right. I think put it against the Nico, I can't, if I had to pick one, I think I'd have to go and vape them for a little while and make that decision. It would be a very close cut thing. Very close. And if I had to pick one of them between that and the True Tank, oh my lord, where would I be? Oh dear. Lynn says they kept selling out. Yep. Nature Vape, does it use the Aerocon 510 pin system? Yeah, it's the same as the other K-Fun version 1.5 or whatever it was, Kieran. Still got the pin through the bottom that you adjust. Because they started off with like a nylon plastic or Delrin grub screw, and they dumped that. That was the one I criticised, and everyone came down on me like a ton of whatnot. And then they changed it to this pin that is loads better. The pin's great. Love the pin. Rufus says, that's poor. O-ring missing. No, Rufus, no. There's the drip tip. Double O-ringed as well. I don't even like stainless steel drip tip, so it wouldn't be one I'd use anyway. But yeah, Paul, as you say, Paul. Oh, and Lynn's answered Kieran. Thank you, Lynn. Reference to Mark Trigwell as below. Reference the drip tip as the virtue of being conical, no condensation. Does it? Yeah, it is, I suppose. Yeah, it is at the bottom. But that's no good if it falls out, is it, Mark? Yeah, he's right. It is conical. I assume you mean at the bottom there. It is conical. But I don't get condensation with the YC one. That's not conical, but it's got their... How the hell did they get that writing on the bottom there? I don't know if you can see it. YC. If I can get that in close enough, can I? Can you see the writing in the bottom there? How on earth did they get that on there like that? As small as that. Incredible. Looking for a swooshing sounding, lovely tasting cloud RTA for occasional fun. Recommendations welcome. Adrian. Don't know. I suppose the Thunderhead Creations ones are pretty good, aren't they? The Artemis. That's pretty good. Not bad at all. TVP, are you getting any Zachary's in, right? Well, Zachary. Right. Part of my what I put on the thumbnail as well. There's a bit of a leak off that Artemis. Got it on my thumb. I've started a new WhatsApp group. There's a link underneath the thumbnail that I put for this, so it's probably come underneath this live in the description to join a WhatsApp group for Nature Vape. Now, slight problem with that, I'm not going to lie. I hadn't considered that even if you hide your phone number, it still seems to come through on WhatsApp. So in that group, we only want... It's not a stupid group, put it that way. And that sounds like I'm having a pop at you, Mark. I'm not. It's not like a Facebook group. I don't want a Facebook group. I want a group of people where if I have something new, like maybe young Ed, Mr. Zachary, will be busy, it's probably not something that I want to actively display on my website. It's just, especially something new, I feel a bit bad. I really would. It's just so new, and you think, ugh. Yeah, but 5A Vape, it's no secret. So SXK have made one, 5A Vape have made one, Ultim have made one. immediately. It's like this thing had been out like 2 days and they're already available as a clone. How does that work? Unless they've been, dare I say it, made in the same factory, are they? I don't know. I don't know where any of them are made. Who does? There's no source to them. But I don't understand how they can do it so quick unless someone on the inside is feeding something out. It's spooky. So it's also, this WhatsApp group will be for things like the weekend. I put the La Tabaccaria products on the site, a lot more of them. It's somewhere I can connect with people really quickly, especially if something's sought after and I've only got like 30 bottles or something of La Tabaccaria in a certain flavour. I can just put, it's 30 bottles, just come in, first come, first served. And if you're on that group, you'll get that hit immediately and be able to go on there. It's just a quick way. I'm not good at sending emails to, I don't know how many customers I've got now, something like 10,000. I can do it with this Shopify site. I can do it quite easily. But I just think I've never wanted to do it because I've done the odd one. But when you send out these emails, I know what I'm like. I get home at night, I've got 64 emails, and you're like, swipe, 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 swipe. They're all junk. And we don't read them. I don't read them. You probably don't read them. But something like a WhatsApp group where you actually want to hear from that person, it's got to be better. It's got to be, it's something, and you can turn notifications off, so it's not a problem. So my point is, at the moment, I'm not sure if we can hide your number if you join. Now, to me, that's not a problem. My number is on Nature Apes website. I don't care who sees my number. And to be honest, you hand someone a business card, they've got your number. You want them to have your number. If you're a plumber, you want them to have your mobile phone number, don't you? So I don't see it as a problem, but I just think it's only fair to tell people, if you have got a problem with that or an issue, perhaps, and you don't feel comfortable, then don't join. But WhatsApp is the sort of place where if you get a call off someone and you don't want that call, just block them. Bing, block. You'll get it once, but I'll be, between myself and Daniel is a moderator of the WhatsApp group. If there is any of that goes on, we'll stamp it out really quickly, because we only want people on there that we want friendly, like you guys in chat. That's what we want. We don't want, someone causing trouble in there. So the link is on there. Maybe, well, if anyone's got a suggestion actually in chat, I've waffled a lot. I didn't want to use Facebook Messenger because I think that's open to a lot of not corruption. Not, I mean, what am I looking for here? They're like people being hacked. And God, if I was thought I'd instigated that in any way, I'd feel awful. So, I want to stay away from that. And I thought WhatsApp is a nice place. Most people have got WhatsApp. I did consider Signal. So anyone in chat got any thoughts on that? I'll come back to it. So I'll see what you all think. If there's something better and someone says, no, you want to go to a Discord group or something like that, I'm not even sure how to use that. But I just wanted somewhere quick where I could put in a text or a link. Hey guys, this has arrived. Or, I don't know, one of these mods left. I'll do it on a special for you. The odd discount code perhaps on there. And in general, I think NV10, my discount code, has been going for years. And you've only got to type in Google, Nature Vape discount code, NV10, bingo. And nearly everyone bloody uses it. So I don't think everyone probably should use it. So I would rather something like this group. I'll give you boys the code. The people that follow me, that are interested, that have supported me for a long time, and I'm quite happy to do that. But just someone random searching for a cheap offer. No, I don't see why. I don't see why, really. So let's get back to your comments. So I've rambled there for a long time, so it's bound to be a lot of comments, I reckon. Graveland, evening to you. Nicky Maynard, evening to you. If I didn't say already, I don't think I did. So you know how to stir up a hornet's nest, don't you, Daniel? And thank you, James. I'm glad you do understand us. You know, it's not been easy. I've even considered, can I get some of my older ones that I've came in the Smock arrow tanks and break them apart and use those bits. But it has got to that stage. It really is. We're running out of wires as well, because we had them all pre-cut at a preset length. They were all done for us by a machine. Just Josh picked up the Pioneer S-Tank to pair with the Boxer DNA 100C running PNP VM3, pretty decent. Craig, yeah, very good, Craig. No leaks with the PNP. Yep. No, I never had many leaks with them. Very good evening to you, Guy. Well, just Josh got it as well. We're not happy with the TMD coils. Right, okay. Evening, Laurie. How are you? What's this? Eugene Robson. Evening, Eugene. Told you that the Neely? Told you that the Neely. Don't know what you mean. Don't know what you mean. Help me out with that one. TVP and Zachary's car. Yeah, I've answered that. It took me about a quarter of an hour to answer that, didn't it? Oh, Eugene, sorry, my iPad doesn't like this heat. The Nico is a bang. Yes, it is. I love the Nico. I really do. Let's change drip tips because I'm not vaping that one because I've got my other drip tip in the K-Fun. In fact, let's go to what I normally have. Put that one in there, and let's put this one in the. There you go. Black one on the K-Fun. Yeah, the Nico, I don't know how it passed me by. I really don't. I think it's superb. Absolutely superb. Laurie, sorry I keep missing being here. That's all right, Laurie. You're allowed. It's not the rules. You don't have to join us on a Tuesday night. Every other Tuesday night. Craig, there's a Zachary available in China, but it's got the branding on it. Yeah, I think most of them have, Craig. The Ed Zacharys I had, they had nothing on them. Nothing was mentioned. It was called an Ed Zachary. There was no, mention with it at all. So it was obvious what that was. But I have had, I'll be honest, I've had Atmos who have refused to deal with me now because I've sold the odd clones, and well, that's up to them. That's up to them. That's fine. They can refuse. To be honest, though, hypocrites, absolute hypocrites, because they had their vape shell, didn't they? And then they released. I've got one over there somewhere. The Cubics, the Chinese version of their vape shells. So we all bought their vape shells at £100 odd or whatever they were, and then the Cubics came out exactly the same. So you hypocrites, absolute hypocrites. So not bothered. For me, it's always been about I stock what I think my customers will enjoy. We're all here to vape at the end of the day, and I'm not interested in politics. I'm really not. Never have been. Not bothered. I sleep well. Neil, if you wrap some dental floss around the grooves on that drip tip for the K-Fun and put the O-rings back on over the floss, it should fit better. Neil, yes, but why should you have to? For what that costs? If it was Chinese 30 quid, yeah, fine. But it's not. It's a premium product. It's a lot of money. I don't see why you should have to cotton dental floss it. TVP always shows you numbers. There is a way. It says in the menu you can block people seeing your number, which I tried earlier. I'll do it on the screen in a minute and show everyone, but it doesn't appear to work. I don't know why not. Don't know why not. I'll just put that up in chat. You can read it. I think that was an answer to, I think it was Matt's question earlier. Can't see any link, just Josh. I think it's on the, hang on, have I still got it here? Will it paste? Or am I going to paste something else? No, it won't paste. Oh my God, what have I done? Lost my screen. Oh shit. Oh there, I'm back. I got it back. I thought I crashed the whole thing then. 1 second, see if I can put it up. Copy link. Paste. That should have come up. Should have done. That's the link to the WhatsApp group. Now I've got WhatsApp in the way. So let's get that down there. Right, we're back to where we should be. Back to where we should be. So that's the link for the group. It doesn't bother me actually sharing numbers, but some people don't like it, and I fully understand that. We're not all the same. Where's the rest? Where was I up to? God, I was far behind, wasn't I? Dead rabbit. There we go. Dead rabbit. Mike Haynes. Evening, Mike. How are you? Use Telegram. Can use usernames and it's not owned by Facebook. Nature Vape. Dear chap. That must be Boris, isn't it? It's got to be Boris. One of the same, isn't it? Okay, I'll have a look at Telegram. That's not what I looked at, actually. I thought about Signal, but Telegram, I'll look into that. If it does change, I'll just put it in the WhatsApp group and say we've moved to Telegram. I just know that so many people have got a WhatsApp app on their phone. A lot of people haven't got Signal yet. I think they will have, but not yet. Oh, Kieran put the link in. Bless you, Kieran. Thank you. See, he's on holiday, still committed. What about that? Telegram is safer. DVP. Right, I will have a look at Telegram. Because, of course, you wouldn't want to share your number, would you, Mark? Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. Laurie, where's the link? It's in chat now, Laurie. You're there. Nature Vote plus a certain code. Yeah, I mentioned the NV10, Daniel. I think will come to an end, and I'll bring out like another code for people in the group, and I'll do the odd code as well, and announce it. But I just think NV10 now is so old. People are just using it as a matter of course, and you know, I want people who maybe I can find a discount code for people, existing customers. I don't even mind that, like an automatic one or something. But you know, I just think people that search the internet, like who's the cheapest, then there's a code, then there's free shipping, then there's I think, you know, it isn't a charity. I would like to still be here next year. That'd be great. Unless someone makes me bankrupt. God. Right, where are we? Mark Trigwell. I welcome the WhatsApp group, Mark, for the purpose you mentioned. I have no problem with number visibility. I don't think a lot of people will, Mark. I just felt it only fair to mention, and some people might not like it, but you know, just Josh. I don't mind the occasional. Well, there are, Josh. Each to their own. You won't be getting one from me. Oh dear. Josh, don't phone me at 3 a.m. No, that's exactly right. I mean, I put my phone on silent between, I think it's 11 o'clock at night and 8 in the morning, I think. So it won't ring anyway. But actually, that's changed since Apple updated it. I think I have to do something else. Don't anyone even joke and ring me. Where do we sign? Yeah, so the link is there now. Adrian, I've had a few WhatsApp scammers already, and only a few people on authorities have my mobile number. Right, but this won't apply with the group though, Adrian, because if you're part of that group, you know who it's from, don't you? It's at the top. It is our group, so it's headed Nature Vote Group. Chat is great. I love it. Yeah, thank you, Laurie. The other thing as well, the reason for doing it, if someone's got a question, sometimes they'll email me, and I'm not being funny. It can take a day for me to come back with an answer, because if you saw the emails I get, and it's just, even during the day, sometimes I feel like throwing my phone in the van, honestly, because it's just ring, ring, ring. And while I'm answering it, I'm not getting anything done. And much as I'm a people person, I like talking to people, but it does absorb your day. If you think about yourself, how many times you're texting on WhatsApp, or you're going through Facebook, or you're replying to emails that people can look up the answer for themselves very often. All your time done that in a day, you could have been like we used to be, enjoy just chilling. It could be better, could it? Or God forbid, you could be talking to the missus. You never know. What's that old one? Apparently, my missus don't work at Woolworths anymore. I was chatting with her last night. Same sort of thing. Oh dear. So, yeah, glad you like that, Laurie. Yeah, so my point was, it's a place where if someone has got a question, a bit like this chat here, I don't know, I'm getting dry hits off my new K-Fun X. Anyone got any ideas? There'll be loads of people in that chat that will help you and come to the party. And I'm sure Daniel will be active in that and trying to help people. And it's a good point of, we can all come together on not just once a fortnight on here. It's full time almost, so people can get the answers they want. Laurie says, I'm also a fan of Signal. Yeah, I like Signal. I do like it. But even with Signal, Laurie, you'll get the numbers will come up. So Craig uses his burner number, so he's not bothered. Burner number. Yep, fair enough. A lot of people do. A lot of people have got twin SIMs and things like that. 2 SIMs, 2 phones. Laurie says she thinks Signal's better than Telegram. I haven't looked at Telegram, so I don't know. I do like Signal, though. It seems very clean and easy. Good idea, Craig. I've got a burner here. Just signed up, Mike Gaines. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, it'll be 1 or 2, I'd have thought, hopefully. Matt, what's Matt put? Something about Snapchat. What about Snapchat? I don't know much about it, but I'm sure you can have a group chat and the Discord is very easy to use. Right, well, that's another one to remember. Daniel, I hope you're remembering all these. Telegram and Snapchat. We'll look into it. Send a carrier pigeon. Yeah, that's the way forward. Do you remember, though, years ago, you used to order something from my mother had one of these old catalogues, like Peter Craig or something, I think it was called. And he ordered it, and it said, allow 28 days for delivery. Can you imagine that now? As soon as people order it now, they get their most comfortable chair and they sit and look at the letterbox now. When's it coming? When's it coming? 28 days. By the time it came, he'd forgotten all about it. It's quite a nice surprise. Adrian, I think email is still better, as less likely to get other people's chat notification. Yeah, it is just, it's like Screwfix or something. You get an email like 3 times a day, and you're like, I don't really need to see all that, and you just end up putting them in junk anyway, so you don't get them. I'd hate to be like that. I'd rather, it's not a place where I'm going to pester people. It's just a place where, I know what to tell everyone. Done. I can do it in the van. I can do it taking the dog for a walk. It's just so much easier to communicate. A TVP telegram would be cool. No dodgy Facebook bans. All good, thanks, buddy. I hope you're well. Guy Stewart, I don't have a mobile. I have to try WhatsApp on the Chromebook. Yeah, it works. I've got it on here. You saw it. Just put the link from this PC. With WhatsApp, you can get it on your phone, and mind you, I think you'll need a phone to have the number, won't you? And good evening, Coyle. Just came up on the screen. He's joined the group. Welcome. Eugene, Nature Vote. I'd love to be notified with exclusive stock alerts. Don't have Facebook, WhatsApp. WhatsApp's great for me. So it's going to be, horses for courses. Some are going to prefer it, some aren't going to like it. It just seemed an easy place all round, although not perfect. What is perfect? Nothing. And there are other products as well that young Ed has been really busy with lately. So, it's just going to be a good little place to discuss things like that, isn't it? Somewhere where I can discuss sensitive subjects more openly, perhaps. Sensitive subjects. That's a good way of putting it, wasn't it? Oh, Mike said it works without a phone. Brilliant. There you go then. So we're not going to get your number, are we, Guy? What about that? What are your thoughts on the prototype Orca all-in-one from 5A Vape? Also, I thought that was another Ed. The Orca? I thought it was. I might have been mistaken. Also, the Pharaoh all-in-one, if you've seen them, all high-end borrow mods getting cloned. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I don't know. What are my thoughts? I mean, if you think about it, right, I've been involved with the Coily. That was cloned, copied. I had to take that one on the chin. The Nest, in a way, has been cloned and copied by other. Take it on the chin. Everything I've done has been copied. Even the side-by-sides I did first, they've been copied. So, it's good enough for Aldi, isn't it? With racer bars. Titan bars, which are Mars bars. It's life. It is life. And, I think as well that, it started with like billet boxes when some of these companies, to be blunt, were so far up themselves that they wouldn't even reply to an email. They wouldn't, unless you joined their Facebook group and you had to be awake at 5 a.m, and then you still missed the stuff because they only put 3 on. And I just think, no, that's it keeps. Everyone moans about clones, but can you imagine the price of some of this stuff if it wasn't for clones? The authentic stuff would have just ran away with the money. I'm sure they would. So it's a good way. It's a market leveler, I believe. And I've always said as well, like, take the Orca. If you buy the 5A Vape version and you think, this mod is stunning. Now I want the genuine one. I know now it fits my hand. It works for me. I love where the fire button is. I love where the borrow tank goes in. I'm having one of these, a genuine one. Would you have bought the genuine one without that? Because I think that's a lot of money to risk, you know, without. I mean, I've bought the genuine K-Fun X. I think it's very good. I'm enjoying it. But, you know. James. I just read that. Been mixing my Latte Bagheria at 12.5%. Nice and tasty and strong at 9 milligram. Well, you got cast iron guts, James. Honestly, I mixed mine at 10 when I first got it, and I thought that was a little bit strong, so I went down to 7. But 12.5, if that's what if you enjoy it really, really strong, you know, then fair play to you. Fair play. I didn't actually mention what I was vaping tonight, did I? I am vaping in both RTAs because I wanted to compare. Come on. Perique. Latte Bagheria Perique. And as you can tell, there was 120 mil in there, or 100 mil in there. And I only mixed it the other day. I'm loving it. It's really nice, the Perique. It's got a little sort of fruitiness about it. It's nice, lovely. The other one I've got here, which I haven't tried yet, is Latakia. Really dark. So I haven't tried that yet. I've sent a sample off to someone else, someone I know, but I haven't actually tried it myself yet. Anyone in chat tried Latakia? And if so, what do they think? What's it like? Laurie, I tried to buy a Nico, but they told me it's discontinued. How can I get one? You come here, Laurie, of course. I've got some now, so you'll be fine. Talk to me on WhatsApp. Like you normally do. We'll sort you out, Laurie. Don't worry. I've definitely got black. I've got quite a few black I managed to get, and gunmetal. But I'm not sure about stainless steel yet. I'm hoping to. Guy Stewart, can I get an open mouth to lung draw on the Nico? Yes, you can. Yeah, you can, because it's got inserts, and some of them are quite big. So, yeah, an open mouth to lung is very easily obtainable with that one, Guy. Craig, Latte Bagheria, top-notch nets, by the way. Thanks for getting them. You're very welcome, Craig, and thank you for your orders. I have noticed them. I could tell you like them. Adrian, the Nico did a sneako. It really did. It snuck in the market and disappeared. And I just missed it. I don't know how I missed it. I don't often get involved with the more generic brands like Smok and things like that. So that's probably why I missed it. And very often, a lot of the companies they don't do a very good job of making an RTA, but Aspire, take my cap off here. Forget the top inserts, because the idea is you can put one in the bottom and one in the top. Forget the top, leave it as it is. Just concentrate on the bottom. Brilliant. That's been wicked now with net tobacco for 4 days. Still vaping well. Still vaping well. It does probably need re-wicking that now, but Mike Haynes. Mark, are you connected with other shops, i.e. a network? I'm looking for a Peacemaker XL in steel or black. No, I'm not connected as such. I have a good relationship, if you like, with Steve at SR Vapes. We get on very well. I find him a top bloke. He's honourable, decent, and you know we've dealt with each other for a long, long time. Been a lot of trust there from both sides, so I get on well with him. And that's pretty much it. Alchemist covered for, you know, I'm getting on well with Barry there. He was in chat. Oh, could have killed. He was in chat 2 weeks ago, and I read his name out, and it just didn't twig with this brain who it was. But he was he was in chat. So comes with being old, doesn't it? Matt, anyone know a good top airflow mouth to lung RTA? I'm getting a bit bored of direct to lung. Why top airflow? Why top airflow? I always think you get a better experience with a bottom airflow, myself personally, Matt. But top airflow, what was top airflow? The reload. That was top airflow, wasn't it? I have one here. Dusty. Top airflow. Black, so it doesn't. That's it. Focus in. Is there still a battery in there? But that tastes rank. Yeah, you get that's just old juice in there. So, but yeah, that's one. Not sure. I think we've got a few left. Not absolutely sure. But I think mouth to lung bottom airflow works better in general. Adrian, oh right, yeah, sorry, you've answered Laurie. Thank you, Adrian. Steve, Adrian Steve. Yeah, 129 big ones for the K-Phonics. Sure is. Laura money. Yeah, it is. And it's, I'll buy the odd thing like that. I mean, I've been in the industry a long time. The odd thing like that I like to have. I did get in trouble with K-Fun at one point as well, which is why things were named differently. That was often earlier, RTA, years ago now. Years ago. Laurie. Yes, Laurie. I've got the Nico. Just asking, bless her. That's probably because I'm so far behind in chat. I'll let her off. As Phoenix Vapes talking to Kieran. Chat within chat within chat. Oh, that's my code, so I caught up with where I should have been ages ago, but never mind. Laurie, Nature, I'm curious, does anyone know if I move from Kenya to the USA, will I be able to buy UK vape stuff and get it sent, or does the USA block it? I've had problems sending to the US, and someone in the US ordered a mod off me and had it returned with I have to mention it, a forwarding ship. A lot of people now are using forwarding companies such as Amorex, especially in the Far East, and they seem to just slip straight through, go straight through, no problem. But I'm not really sure. Not really sure. I know there's so many laws now. I've knocked international shipping on the head because it really was. It was becoming so problematic. I was losing as much as I was sending. I think it was just crazy. Yes, Mark, we have it. Yeah, good. Daniel's on top of it. Good old Daniel. He must have had the Sky Woman round again. I can picture him now chuckling at that remark. Anyone tried the Alberich, or however you spell it, any better than the Bishop and Pioneer? I tried it. I thought it was all right. It was all right. I don't know what I've done with it. I did use it though. I tried it for a little while. It was, in my opinion, it was nothing outstanding. I didn't think. Thank you, Laurie. Daniel answering Laurie. Do I know a guy? Oh, right. Let's answer this one. I know a guy in the States who receives vape mail from Scotland. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Mark Triggle's answer, yeah, it's okay, but I'd stick with the Bishop or Nico. Yeah, so would I. Laurie, I buy juice from Ireland. Right, what else have we got in here? If I'm catching up with chat, there's a couple of other things that I was just gonna discuss. If you switch, please use Signal, Laurie. Yeah, you like Signal, Laurie? Mike goes where he gets good service, and that's why you shop with me, isn't it, Mike? Absolutely. Eden Gary, Eden all, love the show. 6 months a non-smoker. You, the Nico, also have a Pioneer. 1.5. I find it hard to which one I find the best. Great faith. Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't argue with that. Any of that. Kenny. I don't know what that's about. I get the feeling I've missed something there. I get the feeling, but I'm not digging. I'm not digging. Better I don't know some of these things. Yeah, it is hot, Mark. I'm melting in here. Laurie says it's cold in Nairobi. Mr. Biden was cold. He tried to put his jacket on with limited success. I don't know if anyone saw that. It was quite amusing. I saw the video. Oh, Craig, you know that WhatsApp is one of the unsafest apps going. I didn't know that. Why would that be? I never had a problem with WhatsApp at all. Why is it unsafe? End-to-end encryption, blah, blah, blah. Should be okay, mate. Nature Vote, the numbers may come up with Signal, but apparently it's the most secure of them all. I do like Signal, but a lot of people haven't got it. A lot of people haven't got it. So, but other than that, yeah, I love Signal. I think Signal is better than WhatsApp in many respects, but there's just so many people haven't got it. It's 12 in Scotland. Dark Star use Telegram, and so does the Tory party, dear chums. Yeah, Tory party must be all right then. Must be all right. Do they discuss that at their hustings? It's unbelievable. All the problems we've got, and they're wandering around, seeing which one out of the two awful ones, in my opinion, are going to be Prime Minister. Laurie doesn't know about Snapchat. Need a lesson? No, I think Snapchat was for kids, isn't it? I thought. Might be wrong. ABC. Oh, right. There's a chat within chat. Laurie, right. Okay. I think I'll come back to chat in a little while. The other thing that I was going to discuss. Where is it? I was sent this by Rob at Stealth Vape. Sliver. I ordered a couple of DNA chips, and I received. Let's just take that out, that bit, because that's a bit I've done. I received. In fact, let's go on the table, Cam. Let's do that. Let's do that. I've got a bit of juice on there because I was doing this K-Fun review, and I had some juice on the top of the bottle. Right. Let's see if we can go on table, Cam. My shortcut thing isn't working, so let's try it here. Bosh. There you go. Works. Still works. They're not through the hotkeys. I don't know why. Right. Yeah, so I was sent this, and I thought, when it came with the DNA chips, I thought, why has he sent me some medical dressings? I don't understand. And I shut the lid and thought, I reckon he's made a mistake. So I thought, is this a wind-up? But it really isn't a wind-up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to open one so you can all see it. He sent me a message, Rob did, via Messenger, I think, Facebook Messenger. And he said, Mark, have you tried the cotton I sent you yet with your order? And I said, no, sorry, Rob. I thought that you'd sent them by mistake. It didn't seem right to me. I thought it was medical dressing. He said, no, it's my new cotton that I'm doing with a special process, blah, 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 to cleanse it and everything else. And he said, please try it. It's really good. That's not focused very well, is it? Put my finger there. It might focus on my finger. So I said, yeah, okay, I'll try it. And this is how it comes. That bit's stuck on the bit of wrapping at the end there, a bit on the gooey bit. This is how it comes, and you basically just tear a strip off like that, do what we normally do at one end, and use it. And I have to say, I'm going to just outright flat say it, it's the best cotton I've ever used, ever. And I tried all these other ones like, no, is it fair to mention names? No, it's not. Let's not even go there. I tried a lot of other brands that, that many people have tried to come up with cotton, and with some successful. But I tried this. It is the best cotton I've ever tried. And there's a bit I used for the K-Fun. If I can go right close, you can see it. It just wicks so well. You never get that overrun that you tend to get with Muji. Even if you don't crunch Muji up, just leave it fluffy, it seems to clog up quite quick. This doesn't, and it's clean. I'm getting no what I call funky taste at all. And Rob's been in this industry for a long time. He wouldn't, I thought he won't tell me this if it's not the case. So like I say, I tried it, and well, that's what's in the K-Fun. It just wicks. Listen. I let the button go, it stops, and I get no leaks, and it wicks a treat, and it doesn't taste funky. The taste is what you get from the juice. I was astounded. I've got to say, I was absolutely astounded. So I phoned up Rob. So right, Rob, I'm sold. How do I buy it and stock it? So he's supplied it to me, so you can get it off either him or myself with the same price, and it's on the website under accessories DIY build or something on my site. So yeah, it's there. I don't know if anyone in chat tried it. Sliver, it's called. It is just, it's a breakthrough in my opinion. I'll go that far. It really is. So I'll get to your chats on that. That was the other thing I wanted to mention. So well done, Rob, for a superb product. And it kind of mentioned to me that it was a bit hard to. There's a big investment gone in machinery for him to do it how he does it. If you go on his site or mine, I think I've copied his description anyway, with permission. He kind of said to me it's quite hard because the market is a bit flat in e-cigs at the minute with all the disposables and pods and things like that. He said I did hum and ha to go ahead with it. He said because there's big investment really. He said and it means a lot to that it is successful. He said and I only did it because I believed in it, and that shows. It really does show. So I think he needs support, whether you buy it from him or me. I think give it a try. You will not be disappointed. But I'll stop there. Otherwise, it sounds like an absolute utter sales pitch. But I don't tell you anything's good if it's not. Mark Morrison, evening to you. Nature Vote, loving the Latabaccaria range. Got the Italian cigar in the by K-A-S-E? I don't know. Just now, and it's outstanding. Brilliant. Glad, Mark, glad you like it. Will there, Kenny, will there be nudes? What, on our WhatsApp? Not from me. Yeah, I know Mark wants the BXR. I know he does. Adrian, the Ed BXR is awesome. I think you've got my number, Mark. Yes, I have, Guy. Yep. Oh, I see on here. I'll have a look in a minute, Guy. Daniel will say if we've got it or not. Should have. I'll have a look in a little while. Mark Triggle, try NV duh. What's that for the code? Kenny, still waiting on mine, and Craig's K-Fun X arriving for review. Have they not got any stock of the K-Fun X again? I know he got some more in. So Steve SR had some. He checked his site. You might get lucky. You might do. As I said, exclusive stock. Oh, Mike Haynes, YouTube. No, okay, let's chat within chat. It did seem weird doing a review today on the K-Fun. It really did. It was quite odd. But I just don't do enough, and maybe in the winter I'll get back to doing more. There's many reasons why I haven't been doing them. There's been a lack of gear, although I have had gear and not reviewed it, so shame on me. But I do want to do some, and I'm not a good e-liquid reviewer. I find it hard to talk about the notes and tones of a juice. As my palate isn't like that, so I do find that hard. But I'll try my best and perhaps do at least a mixing video of Latabaccaria and a bit of a broad outline about it. And I'll probably do one on this cotton as well, although I did use that on my last K-Fun X review, so I've sort of touched on it on there. So Kieran's not buying any more borrow devices this year. He spent a few bob, hasn't he? So it's all the way. I still think the dope is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Craig mixes his at 5% and it's perfect. Plus I'm a cheap ass, but still went through 50 ml a week, which is mental for me. Yeah, so 5%, you'll be getting 200 ml out of your little bottle. So I don't think that's bad value when you look at it like that. Craig says there are plenty of Latakias, but not the Latabaccaria yet. Next on my list. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that. How dark is that? Look at that. And the bubbles you get on the top after you've mixed it. Love it. Look at that look. Looks like Guinness. Oi, oi. Lovely. Raspberry, yep. WhatsApp link doesn't work. Does? Because a lot of people have joined, didn't they? Loads of people. Why doesn't it work? Will it still put the link in that I've got? Let's give it a go. Paste. Try that one. You never know. You never know. So now I've got to scroll back to WhatsApp link doesn't work. Where were we? Where were we? Can't find it. Have I gone too far? No, have I? I should have marked it. I really should have marked it. There you go. I'm getting there, I think. Yeah, WhatsApp link doesn't work. Rasper. Try it now, Rasper. Try it off mine. Should be right. I think it does now, doesn't it? Someone's just joined. I think it was you, Rasper. I'm not sure. Intake mouth to lung, or the Oxford mouth to lung one, not strictly top airflow, but RDTA Ripley is good side airflow. Yeah, Ripley ain't bad. Thank you, Daniel. Bung that on there. Expromiser V4 is a good top airflow RTL. Top airflow? Yeah, they were, weren't they? Can't remember now. I never really got involved with the Expromiser range. I tried one. I wasn't overly keen. I think it was one of those RTAs. You either loved it or hated it. Well, not hated it, but yeah, the Nevermore. Thank you, Adrian. That was the one I was trying to show there. It was the Nevermore. Yeah, couldn't remember the name of it. Old age. I'll use a 40. Yeah, thank you, Laurie. Should be okay. Should be okay. And that's a chat within chat. Got a lot of US friends on PSN. Try to think of PSN. What's PSN? Anyway, doesn't matter. They're having a nightmare, Laurie. All giving up trying to get stuff from outside USA. Doable, but very difficult. Rasper says never really got on with the Nevermore. It's okay, but overpriced and no better than others. I have to say, I'm still, I know I bang on about it. This Nico, it really took me by surprise. Josh says, what cotton? Let's see if I can go on there. Share screen. Bosh. Let's see if I can do it. Get rid of that. Move that. Oh, no, I just moved Laurie's comment, that's all. Right, accessories. Is that one? Yeah. I can't, I've got chat in the way. I'll have to get rid of chat. Let's get rid of chat. There it is. So you've got the tins as a pack at $6.49, or you got the refill. I meant to put a picture of the refill. That's reminded me. There's a refill, and they're $4.99. So I guess a lot of people, I reckon, will start with a tin and then buy a refill for it. But it goes a long way. Long way. I didn't actually copy his description. No, maybe I didn't. I'm not sure. But if you go on his website, or I think he's got something on. I think he might have something on Facebook about it actually. But that's the one, the Sliver. But while I'm on here, there are many more La Tabaccerias. I spent Sunday putting them all on the site. The first 6 were the original ones that I first got. As me pointing with my mouse to there. I don't think you can see the mouse. And just for Federico, I'm going to try and say it properly. Then you've got the Gran Reserva, or Gran Reserva. And there's quite a few of those. Well, there's 4 of those. No, more than that. 5. Why is that one mixed in there? The Organic for Pipe. These are the Organic for Pod range. They're a bit muddled up. I'll adjust them. So you've got some of the Gran Reserva ones muddled in. I didn't realise that. In fact, let's do it a different way. Bosh. Right, they're all the Gran Reserva ones. Kentucky, which many people are asking. Well, we will have Kentucky in just the extracts, but I've got it now in this one. Haven't got the extracts yet. They haven't got any stock. Latakia, Virginia, Oriental Tobacco, Black Cavendish and Burley. And for the pod range, organic for pod, there's many a plenty. They start off as a generic one, like for e-cig, e-pipe. These ought to be bunched properly as well, didn't they? I've only just noticed that. I'll change it. So you've got e-pipe, e-cigar, and e-cig. There's a minty one as well, but that's not here yet. And then you've got Virginia, Black Cavendish, Latakia, Perique, Kentucky, Oriental, and that's that. So these are all now in stock. So let's come out of that. And that was my Sunday, folks. That was. Put chat back up. Put that one back up. That one back up. Ooh. And that one back up. Don't want that. Right, we're there. We're good. And take off share screen. There you go. Caught up with the program. Kind of. Move chat over. Right, there you go. Oh, Daniel. Johan, just send a message. Johan wants to see the mixing bottles. 1 second, then let's go back. It's hot in here. I'm melting. Right. And we'll go back on here. Get rid of that. Right. The bottles are in the way. Let me just move that across. I'll get there. I'll get there. Right. Accessories. Bottles. They're Chubby Gorillas there. Just the bottles on their own. And at the bottom here is the DIY mixing bottle. There we go. There we are. And you can just choose your... A lot of these, actually, I still haven't done. They're not in stock. I will add to this, I promise. It is time. At this time of year, I'm just manic. I've been working Saturdays and Sundays trying to catch up. So there we go. We'll come off screen share. Go back onto there. That's it. Get chat back up. There. Right. We're all caught. We're all there. Actually, I haven't got the other screen up there again. That one. That one. Right. That'll do. That'll do. We're good. Right. Sorry about that. Now I've got to find out where we were again. I'll get there. I'll get there. What's time? Oh, we're right. A little bit of stocks. We'll do that at the end. Yeah, what cotton? There you go. Just Josh. I've explained now which one it is. Trust me, it is very, very good. Shops need to start selling the plain Muji pads. Used to get them off eBay for pennies. Now they're like hens will say teeth. Is it really? I didn't realise they were so hard to get. Didn't realise. Mike will order some of the cotton tonight. Thank you, Mike. Let us know in a fortnight what you reckon. Tell everyone I'm a liar if I'm a liar. I'm not. Adrian wants to try the BP 2.5 mil cotton long roll. I haven't tried that one. Just Josh is using it. Daniel says try Puff Cotton on Amazon. Yep, Puff is very good. Yep, I think there's a link to Kieran's channel. Laurie, can I order the Sliver and a Nico now? Now, please. I do not say no. I haven't got the Nicos on the site yet, Laurie. I'll get them on very quickly. I promise. Honestly, I will. I'll talk to you on WhatsApp after the show. We'll get you sorted out. Don't worry. Cam, stay calm. Cotton, yeah, that's the one. And Daniel's put a link for the Puff Cotton. Puff's all right. I like Puff. Puff's good. Yeah, Craig says 200ml for just over a tenner. Can't go wrong. Yeah, I mean, I have to say your response, all you guys and other people that aren't in chat, I know as well, for the Latibaccaria has been astounding. And you know, I knew it was a good product, and I just hoped that everyone else could see it, and clearly you have, because it's sold really well, and and people are happy, really happy, including me. What am I using? So and it took me a lot to get me off my fruits, to be honest. So it speaks volumes. Even if a lot of the people are saying, I don't normally like tobaccos, but I love this, and it is that nice. It really is that nice. Kenny's off. Good night, Kenny. Johan, good evening to you. Gary, I've now tried 6 varieties of Latibaccaria concentrates. All are excellent, so I'll be getting 3 your stock in the coming weeks. So far, Il Cigaro, my favourite. I'm mixing at 10%. And? Don't know what the and was. The link is fine. Mark, I for one am loving the Latibaccaria range, but overjoyed you've managed to stock them. However, there are some flavours missing which hopefully in time will be addressed. I'm committed to buy what they can offer. So yeah, if I can get them, I will. What coil are you using in the Nico? I'm using the same one in the Nico and the K-Fun. And it's that one. The 1 core Clapton 28 plus 38 gauge NI80 1 ohm coil. You'll see it under accessories, pre-made coils, NI80, and it says the 1 ohm mouth to lung coil. So that's what I tend to use all the time, and so do a lot of other people. That's the chat within chat within chat. WhatsApp needs to verify my number. All right, okay. So perhaps you do. I thought you needed a mobile. I did think you needed one to set it up. Johan, love the sound of Latibaccaria, but worried about the mixing. Johan, I showed several charts about the mixing. Honestly, it's dead easy. And if you need help with it, Johan, you got my number. It's on the website, my mobile. Ring me, and I'll talk you through it. We'll go from there. We'll get it sorted. Don't worry. We will get you through this, and whatever vaping style you like, you tell me. If you like mine typically is 9mg strength. I tend to prefer a 60-40 VG-PG split, and that's for me. And if that's, you tell me what you want, and I'll tell you exactly what quantities of VG-PG concentrate and Nick shots you need to put in there, and I'll help you. So not a problem. Or join the WhatsApp group. We'll help you in there. Yeah, Daniel says what level you on. So come in the group. You can always leave. We're not offended. People leave. Adrian, that looks like a mask is needed on the bottom of your screen share. Is it? I don't know. What have I done? Did I do something silly? No idea. I don't know. There's a message just come through. I couldn't read it quick enough. Mark Trigwell. I would also like to say how well the last show with Federico came across. Lovely chap. Hope you get him on again, perhaps with Nathan. Wouldn't that be good? Wouldn't that be a special show? And I spoke to Federico at length after that show, and just an incredibly nice guy, a genuine, sincere, proper bloke. And yeah, I said to him, "Will you come on again? I'd love to have you on." He said, "Yeah, of course I will. Yeah, I'd love to." So I think he really enjoyed it as well. So that was good. There you go, Johan. You're 9 milligrams, same as me. Dead easy, dead easy. And as Daniel said, I do a mixing bottle, which should cater for you. Should do. And that's when I saw, can you? Yeah, all right. Done that, Daniel. Hopefully it'll all become clear as mud. Craig, I'm going to be interested in testing the pod ones on RTAs to see if there's a difference in the wicking. That they're just they go through extra, as Federico said last week. They go through like extra processes, and they take parts out, but they leave the important flavour notes, and they're in. And they are easy on the coils, definitely easy on the coils. So you can vape them in RTAs. There's nothing to stop you, and you won't have to re-wick as often. But as yet, I haven't really. I've stuck to the others. But yeah, if you don't like wicking, if you consider that an absolute ball ache, then yeah, give it a go. Give it a go. Adrian, not just the screen share, the entire video has the need for a mask. I'm not sure what you mean. Is that me? Am I ugly? Oh, I see, we've got an adult day. Well, that's very good. Ban. There you go. If no one else has banned it, I have. So I'm sure Daniel was on the case. Gary says, anyone tried the new, I'm going to say the Grand Reserva Kentucky? I have. I've tried it. I just use 5%. You don't need any more than that. It's strong. Very strong. Neil Pitt says he used the BP Pro Vapes cotton. It's good. Cotton, no break-in time, no funny taste either. UK. Think of Rob. Can you run the Nico without inserts? Yeah, we can do. Nothing to stop you. But I can't even remember which one I put in mine now. I ought to review the Nico. I probably will, because there's not even many reviews on it. I'm not sure if Nathan did one. I think he might have done. But I didn't see. I don't tend to watch other people's reviews so much these days either. So, maybe I miss things for that, but perhaps I should watch more. James says it's great at 12.5%. James, you're an animal. Strong 12.5%. Yeah, Gary says you're hardcore, brother. Laurie's off to sleep. Okay, Laurie, I'll speak to you tomorrow then. We'll sort that out. Okay, not a problem. Christ, we've gone past 10 o'clock. Gone past 10 o'clock. I haven't even done my shares. The Nature Vote logo is a bit too complete on the bottom of the entire show. Bit too complete. What do you mean? What have I done? I get where you're coming from now. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Not to worry. Yeah. Perhaps we'll be having the whole show on WhatsApp. Scroll through. Guy's got to go. Right, okay, very quickly, because we've run over time. I can't believe I've run over time. Who is that? I've banned them once. Ban. How do they come back when you ban them? Unbelievable. Right. Let us do stocks very quickly. Because I forgot. Get my phone up so you can't see other incriminating stuff. Share my phone. Bosh. Right. Oh, bugger. Bugger. There you go. All information and opinions discussed on the show are entertainment only and in no way considered financial advice, because I'm an idiot, don't know what I'm talking about, don't listen to me. Bosh. Done. Right, my £10 a week stocks. Well, it's nice to see I've actually got a little bit of green on the go. If I stop the page there, it's nearly all green. Well done, me. But today's stock of choice was Wheaton Precious Metals. They're a streaming company, gold, I think, predominantly streaming company. Took a big hit of late, and as you know, I like to buy things on the dip, so hopefully I've bought that dip. You never know. Let's put it over maximum period of time. Yeah, I just think precious metals are going to make a comeback quite quickly. What else has moved a little this week? Centamin, they're a mining stock, second one down. That's moved. Tesla, of course, has done well. Platinum is slightly up. Denison Mines, and that's uranium. Lemonade is an insurance one. Energy Fuels, 8% is uranium. So there's some encouraging signs there. I did have a sea of red. I've now got a little bit of green, and the reds are a little less. And most of my watch list underneath are nearly all green. So isn't that marvellous? You pick all the wrong ones. Look at all them. Look, they're all green on my watch list. Some considerably, like Centrus Energy. So that's nuclear energy. So let's just take that off. iPhone. Bosh, take that off. So, yeah, I mean, as far as stocks go, just the interesting take for me this week was it yesterday? America committed to spending nearly $370 billion on renewable energy. And I just went, yes, that means my silver should go up. Because, of course, you need silver, solar panels, and copper. Silver and copper should now, if they're committed to spending that, silver and copper now should, in theory, go up, because you need tons of the stuff to make these electric cars, wind turbines, solar panels, etc. So I was pleased to hear that. Who knows what will happen, but there are a few encouraging signs on the stocks anyway. So my £10 a week is looking better than it was. So there you go. Craig says Mark's my accountant, to be fair. Who's copying me then? Right. Well, we've hit that time. Okay. The time, what's Mike say? All my shares, ALDX is up 79%. Wow. One of my shares. Well, I'm pleased, Mike. You joined it with me. You started with me. I don't know if you've just done your £10 a week, or whether you got excited and put a few more quid in than that. I don't know, but I'm really pleased, and I'm pleased you're enjoying it as well, Mike. So well done for joining in. Thank you for that. Right, this is the time I must say goodnight. We're run over time by 7 minutes. Wow, how did I do that on my own? Just waffling through chat. But I think I discussed everything I wanted to. I'll try and get the KFunX edited and up over the next couple of days, hopefully. So if anyone is interested and they want to see a little bit more about it, I don't think it's too many surprises, but you might want to watch a review for once, because I haven't done one in a long while, then yeah, I'll post that up and let everyone have a look. And sorry about the out of camera shots at times, but there wouldn't be me if it wasn't a little hiccup in there somewhere. So thank you guys. Thanks for all the chat. You kept me going tonight. Well done. We look forward to Kieran joining us next week. And until then, take care, stay safe, and see you soon. Bye for now.